Let's hope that this thing stays in focus as it should. Nice to see you all. Here we go. So what do we not talk about today? Talking about how this plane, I haven't put the footage up just yet, but this plane, the Volantix Ranger 400, has been re-engineered by me and now works fantastically well. I brought this to the field. It flew very well. And you guys can see, it has a new servo horn that I, put together with some glue and whatever. But anyway, all the surfaces now work again. So we have left and right, up and down, just the way we had it when the plane was new. But we have landing gear, so this thing flies off the ground, which is not stock on this plane. But it is one of the things that I keep talking about. They probably should put onto this plane because beginners also want to learn how to do touch and goes and all that stuff. They want to get creative with their flying, and it's nice to have decent gear. Okay, this is Hobby Zone gear. I usually make a lot of jokes about Hobby Zone, but their gear, their landing gear, is fantastic. So I put some of their landing gear on this bird, and this is completely, obviously, redesigned. And you're wondering why it's missing the front. Well, that's because the original plane, how it flew was horrible. It suffered from MCAS or kamikaze kind of flight characteristics. So all it wanted to do was nosedive. So eventually I fixed it, and now it works beautifully well. The footage will be up soon as a, what do you call it? I think VR 360 fly on YouTube. So you guys will be able to see this thing fly perfectly well now that it has been re-engineered. Anyway, so today another thing I was going to talk about is one of my favorite planes, which is this plane right here. It is the J11. They also have another version from XK, which is, I think, the 127 or whatever. Anyway, it's an old MiG, and this thing has a lot of history because it's one of my first XK planes that I ever bought and flew, and it landed on a school roof, and then it stayed on the school roof during the one of the worst rain seasons here in Irvine, California, and it survived. The only damage it had was one of the engines broke. Then later on, I bought new engines for it, but then I realized that I could also put slightly less powerful engines and give it a little, what do you call it? Little shave on the weight. And after I did that, actually, it flies fantastically well. So beginners could even fly this now. The original plane was more for like mid-level pilots. So the way that I've changed it up, it looks very strange right now, as you can see. But it flies fantastically well. I'm planning to bring this back to the field again so you guys can see it fly one more time. So yeah, so the Volantix is good. That one is good. The Baby RC re-engineered also works fantastically well. This version and also the one with the dual wing. I'm bringing that back to the field soon for you guys to fly, and hopefully we'll have a camera crew this time. My buddy Steve plans to be my cameraman. Let's see if that actually works out or not. I don't know. We'll see. But you guys all know that I am a big fan of the RC Sailors, which is why I have this shirt. And yeah, this is the kid version, which is why only midgets like me can still wear it at 40 years old. I can still wear this. This is the kids version. You don't believe me? Take a look at this. Take a look at this sticker right here. It'll tell you this is for kids. It's the largest that they have for kids. I'll put the QR code if anybody wants to buy one of these awesome shirts from the RC Sailors. You can do that. There you go. It'll look cooler on you than it does on me, obviously, but that's okay. That's okay. Now, I couldn't get any RC Sailor stickers, unfortunately, but as I said before, I got creative, so I put this RC Sailor sticker on the plane, and it's fantastic. I do have my Captain Drone shirt somewhere, but let me just bring out the stickers because I love bringing out the stickers. I was lucky enough to get the stickers from Captain Drone. So I'm going to show you guys the awesome stickers from Captain Drone. Here's one. I was lucky enough to get one of these. Hopefully someday I'll get some RC Sailor stickers. But yeah, look at this. Look at the flash. Look at the flash on these awesome shiny stickers here. Captain Drone stickers. And again, you guys get to see the awesome RC Sailor shirt. I don't do it justice. I don't do it justice. I just don't do it justice. We'd have to get someone like Matthew McConaughey, Sylvester Stallone, or, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger, somebody with a really nice body to demo the RC Sailor stickers shirt and Captain Drone shirt. But, you know, this is what we have. This is what we have, you know. We'll do what we can with what we have. So anyway, talking about re-engineering a bunch of planes, and one of the ones that did not do so well was the E-Sheen. So one of the problems that I had with the E-Sheen is I put in this other motor and it's very underpowered. So this particular motor right here did not do a good job. And also I tried to attach one of the rotors blades from a, what was it? From a quadcopter, and although it was fantastic, it would just not stick to that motor, and so it kept falling off, and so that's not a viable option, obviously. What we're going to do instead is I have these cool XK motors that run or are the originals for this thing over here, and we'll see if we can get them to run well that way, and if they do, that'll be great. That'll be great. So let's see. I'm going to try mounting one. If that does not work, we will try mounting two. For now, we have this right here so you guys can see real quick. So I also need some kind of rotor blade to go on it. And I do not have the original XK blade, so we'll have to get creative like we always do. We could use one of these red ones. It may be too small, or the white ones, whichever one I can get out of this box here. It's not a box. It's not a box. Get it right. It's a Ziploc bag. All right, so let's get this out real quick and see how it does. You guys will notice that it has some kind of casing here. We may not need the casing itself, because it does add weight to it. And, well, the motor itself actually looks roughly the same size, so I'm not sure if it did a better job on the XK simply because they were running two of these simultaneously, and so maybe it created enough torque, enough lift for the thing to work. Let's see if this even fits on there. Looks like it might. And it's a decent fit. So here's the conundrum, right? We could put this on here like this and hope for the one motor to do enough, or we could attempt to glue two of these and put one, like maybe one on one wing here and on one wing here, but then that kind of makes it a little bit dangerous if I'm flying around kids. So I don't think that's a good idea at all. What if we could mount it, do something very strange, and mount it maybe one here? What if we could mount one up here and one there? No, that would give it a weird thing. So could we fit two? Could we fit two back here? That also sounds very bad. This blade is quite big, and it worked very well on the Ranger here. I just don't know how much power it's gonna have on something like this. So before we do anything, I was thinking maybe we could cut off a piece. We don't need this extra plastic piece there. It'll just get in the way. And we'll strip these wires so we can connect it up. And I probably should get the remote for that too. Make sure that works. But anyway, I was thinking of doing something else as well. This is a 3D printed Tomcat. So it's like Mavericks from Top Gun's Tomcat. And I was thinking of making a version of this out of paper, and possibly then later on turning it into a 3D printable plane that could also fly. Remote control, just like all the other ones. And I'll probably use the electronics from the baby RC for that. But anyway, something that I'm thinking about that may be good. And also, I made another live stream earlier on YouTube where I talk about building a Coca-Cola plane using some of Aeroscout mini parts and some of the Free Wing. Yeah, Free Wing, I think it is. Motor and ESC and stuff like that, and see if that works too. Those are two other little projects that I may be working on. But anyway, let's get on with trying to get this thing running. Let's remove this. And yeah, this is just a bunch of things that I'm planning to do. I do apologize for being late on a bunch of uploads. I was planning to upload a bunch more stuff on indoor hydroponics. I got caught up with taking care of a beautiful dog that we had for a while. And yeah, so I have not posted a lot. Definitely not as much as I used to post, which is like 5 or more videos per day. So I need to get back into the swing of things. So we'll get that done. Anyway, look, this has a lot of wire. This is a connector that I could salvage. So I'm just going to cut it in around here. And this way, we don't have to get rid of this. This could still be used at some points. If the motor doesn't do what I want it to, I could still use this connector for other things. I do like to recycle everything that I do, just to make sure that everything runs smoothly. So, all right, let's get this party started. This, as I explained before, I had it at the field. It got really, really hot, and the glue also melted on it. So we lost we lost propulsion, and the thing came off. But obviously now, when I want to get rid of it, it's glued on beautifully, and so it doesn't want to come off. And I do not want to destroy the bird, so let's see if I can actually cut some of this glue off gently. I do not want to wreck the motor because the motor itself is fine. It was just really underpowered for the application that I wanted to get. And we're also noticing some strange activity on this bird. And I don't know why that is. Sometimes when you press the throttle, it does not give you power. It'll just sort of give you a tiny bit of power, and then it will just turn off. So that is also leading to some very poor flights. And so I want to fix that too, among many other things. I don't know if I can fix that though, because again, you guys see how this thing has all this extra thing. I might have to just open this all up to see what's going on in there in order to fix that problem, because I don't know if there's a loose wire or what it is that is giving it less power than it should have. you know, just one of those things that happens. So let me just unhook some of these wires without breaking stuff, possibly. And then we will connect up and strip the other wires and connect them up and see what happens. I also forgot to bring the battery. So that's going to be something I have to go grab from the other room real quick. Come on. I did not solder you together for a reason, so I could disconnect. Well, there we go. It came off. Beautiful. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to get the battery. back here with the remote as I cause trouble and I kick a bunch of planes. And I got all the batteries that we need to test it out. And this was the blade that I used previously for the Ishin, and it is a fantastic blade. Only problem is my skills in gluing things are not very good, so I was not able to glue this on the way it should stay, and it kept falling off, so my bad. But we're gonna hope that this little blade here does okay. Problem is, look at how much smaller it is, so it's not going to create the same amount of torque that we would want to push this bird into the air as best as we would like it. So I don't know. It could be another failure, epic failure, but let's hope it isn't, right? Let's continue to try being the half glass full kind of people and get this to work. All right, so again, this is one of the things that really annoys me about different companies is they will all have different wire setups. So the original wires that you see here on the Ishin are blue and red. This one happens to be black and white. Which way is it going to rotate? I don't know. I usually guesstimate, and a lot of times it just goes wrong. But, you know, if it were standard, right? If it were standard, if they all decided to get together in a room and say, from now on, positive is this color and negative is this color, and let it be that way till kingdom comes. Anyway, forget about it. Companies just don't want to do that. Everybody has their own special little way of doing things. And so when you're trying to build or fix something, you always have to manipulate things to get them to do what you want them to do. And we're gonna say that positive is white. I don't know. Good chance that it isn't. Very good chance. Very high chance that it isn't. But we shall soon find out. As we do, and hopefully the motor that I'm installing is not going to burn up into flames for being underpowered or overpowered or whatever it chooses to be on this day. Okay, so another thing that I did, which is very, let's just say not very smart, is I attached the blade on. Yeah, I attached the blade on without making sure that it would fit underneath. So you see this thing here. I should have put this through here first and then attach the blade, but now we're going to have to do it the other way. And there's a good chance that I will break the blade as I try doing that. So remember, kids, try to do things in the correct order. Doesn't work very well on live streams, so that's why a lot of people don't do live streams. But I love doing live streams. It's so spontaneously crazy and messy. All right. What if we could get this bit to be smaller? But then I might ruin the wires that I just did. Yeah. Okay, so if you make it thinner, it might fit through there. Let's see. I might just fail again. Never mind. Anyway, I'll probably continue this on later on. It has gotten pretty long, this video. But yeah, there we are. Things have gotten pretty good. Thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you all pretty soon in the next video. Yeah, having a bit of a snag here. Thanks for watching. Take care, guys. Again, it's always a pleasure having you guys on here. Alrighty. Wait. Wait, where's the button? Where's the button? Okay, got the button. Got the button. Awesome. Wait, I didn't press the button on that one. There we go. Yay, we had an awesome group of people following today. What do we have? We have 242 on one on Likey and 110 on the other one. It's been great. Thanks for watching, guys.